These are not the musings of a philosopher or a scientist. They are the burning questions of a 29-year-old young man. A man who had it all. Born into wealth, surrounded by luxury, he lived a life most could only dream of. Yet something stirred deep within him, an unshakable yearning for truth. But what changed? What shattered the illusion of his perfect world? What did he see that compelled him to question everything? This was no ordinary curiosity. It was a spark that ignited a journey so profound, it not only transformed his life, but reshaped the destiny of the world forever. Over 2,500 years ago, in a small kingdom at the foot of the Himalayas, what is now modern-day Nepal, a remarkable event unfolded in the serene grove of Lumbini. Beneath the shade of a sal tree, Queen Maya gave birth to a son. The child was named Siddhartha. The news of this extraordinary birth spread far and wide, drawing the attention of a sage named Asita, known for his spiritual wisdom and deep understanding of the cosmos. When he gazed upon the infant, he made a striking prophecy. This child would one day leave behind the luxuries of royalty to walk the path of enlightenment and discover the truth about human suffering. By hearing those strong words, his father, King Sudawana, decided to shield him from the harsh realities of life. Siddhartha grew up in the grand palace of Kapilavastu. The king was determined that his son would become a great ruler. As a prince, Siddhartha excelled in every skill: swordsmanship, archery, the arts, and philosophy. At 16, he married the beautiful princess Yasodhara, and their life together was filled with endless happiness. Yet, as the years passed, a restless yearning began to grow within him. Despite his perfect life, he felt something incomplete. Driven by this unease, Siddhartha one day persuaded his loyal charioteer, Chana, to take him beyond the palace gates. As the golden gates creaked open, Siddhartha was about to encounter the world for the very first time. A world far different from the sheltered paradise he had always known. At first, the sights beyond the palace were vibrant and beautiful. But soon, he saw something that would change him forever. He encountered an old man, hunched with age, his face deeply lined, and his steps labored. He asked what this strange condition was. Chana, with a solemn expression, explained that it was old age, a fate that awaited everyone, without exception. A silence fell over Siddhartha. This was a reality his life of privilege had never prepared him for. But the journey continued. Next, they came upon a man writhing in agony, overcome by a severe illness. With concern in his voice, Siddhartha inquired about the man's condition. Chana replied quietly, explaining that the man was suffering of sickness, a plight that spared no one, regardless of their wealth or status. The prince's heart grew heavier as they rode on. Then they encountered a funeral procession, a lifeless body being carried by mourners wailing in grief. Siddhartha, his voice trembling, asked what this sight meant. Chana, his tone heavy with sorrow, explained that this was death, the inevitable end of all living beings. Siddhartha's world, once so perfect, shattered before his eyes. For the first time, he saw the undeniable truths of life: aging, sickness, and death. These experiences lit a fire within him. How could peace exist in a world so full of suffering? Even the joys of palace life could not ease his heart. He looked at his wife, Yasodhara, and their newborn son, Rahula, with deep sorrow. That night, he made a momentous decision. In the stillness of the night, He stood over his sleeping family, his heart aching with love and duty, but his resolve was firm. Silently, he slipped away into the darkness, setting out on a journey that would change the course of human history. His journey had revealed the truth, and his teachings would illuminate the path for countless others. The prince, who once lived in luxury, had become a beacon of wisdom, guiding humanity toward freedom from suffering. Siddhartha became the Buddha, the awakened one,